Hi, we are from At Home Tuition. In this video, we are going to see few examples on applications of different laws of exponents. Our first question is, find the value of m for which 5 raised to the power m divided by 5 raised to the power negative 3 equal to 5 raised to the power 5. So, all the base is 5 and we have different exponents. So, the exponent of a number indicates that how many times the number is multiplied by itself. So, that is the value of exponent. So, now by applying different laws, we are going to find the value of m. So, we know the formula a raised to the power m divided by a raised to the power n equal to a raised to the power m minus n. So, if you see the left hand side of the given question, it's 5 raised to the power m divided by 5 raised to the power minus 3. So, it is of this form. So, the base is same a and the powers are different and it is in denominator. So, we can subtract it. So, 5 raised to the power m minus negative 3, because in denominator it's negative 3. So, it is minus negative 3 equal to, we are writing the right hand side as such, 5 raised to the power of 5. On simplifying this, minus and this negative will become plus. So, 5 raised to the power of m plus 3 equal to 5 raised to the power of 5. So, if you look into this equation, the bases are same on both the sides. So, their exponents must be equal. So, we can equate the exponents. Therefore, m plus 3 equal to 5. We can solve this by subtracting 3 on both the sides. So, m equal to 5 minus 3. So, that is m equal to 2. So, thus 5 raised to the power m divided by 5 raised to the power negative 3 equal to 5 raised to the power 5 when the value of m is equal to 2. Next question is, evaluate by 3 raised to the power negative 1 minus 1 divided by 4 raised to the power negative 1, the whole raised to the power negative 1. The next question is 5 divided by 8 raised to the power negative 7 into 8 divided by 5 raised to the power negative 4. So, let us solve this one by one. Let us take the first question. So, 1 divided by 3 raised to the power negative 1 minus 1 divided by 4 raised to the power negative 1. The whole thing raised to the power of negative 1. So, first we will take inside the parenthesis and we will simplify. So, how can we simplify? So, we can write this bracket numbers inside the parenthesis as 1 divided by 3 raised to the power negative 1 minus 1 divided by 4 raised to the power negative 1. So, we know the formula a divided by b raised to the power negative m equal to b divided by a raised to the power positive m. So, here 1 divided by 3 raised to the power negative 1 can be written as 3 raised to the power positive 1 divided by 1 minus, so 1 divided by 4 raised to the power negative 1 can be written as 4 raised to the power 1 divided by 1. So, we have raised to the power negative 1 common. So, we are writing it here. That 3 raised to the power 1 is 3 and 4 raised to the power 1 is 4. So, 3 minus 4 raised to the power of negative 1. So, 3 minus 4 is negative 1, that can be written as negative 1 divided by 1, the whole raised to the power of negative 1. So, by applying the same formula, we can rewrite this as negative 1 divided by 1, the whole power 1. So, negative 1 divided by 1 is again negative 1, raised to the power 1 will be 1. So, the answer will be negative 1. So, thus 1 divided by 3 raised to the power minus 1 minus 1 divided by 4 raised to the power negative 1. The whole raised to the power negative 1, the answer will be negative 1. Now, let us see the next question. That's 5 divided by 8 raised to the power negative 7 into 8 divided by 5 raised to the power negative 4. So, we know that the law of exponent is a divided by b raised to the power negative m can be written as b divided by a raised to the power of positive m. So, by using this law, we are changing the first one. That is 5 divided by 8 raised to the power negative 7 can be written as 8 divided by 5 raised to the power positive 7 into 8 divided by 5 raised to the power of negative 4. Now this 8 divided by 5 raised to the power 7 can be simplified as 8 raised to the power 7 divided by 5 raised to the power 7 into 8 raised to the power negative 4 divided by 5 raised to the power negative 4. Now we are grouping the same bases. So 8 raised to the power 7 into 8 raised to the power negative 4 divided by the base 5 is in denominator. So 5 raised to the power 7 into 5 raised to the power negative 4. Now by applying the law, a raised to the power m into a raised to the power n equal to a raised to the power m plus n. We are simplifying this equation as 8. The base is same. So raised to the power 7 plus 4. So here it is minus 4. So 7 minus 4 divided by 5 is the base raised to the power 7 minus 4. So 8 raised to the power 3 divided by 5 raised to the power 3. If you simplify this, you will get 8 divided by 5 raised to the power 3. So that is 512 divided by 125. Next question is simplify 25 into t raised to the power negative 4 divided by 5 raised to the power negative 3 into 10 into t raised to the power negative 8, where t is not equal to 0. So now we can write this 25 and 10 in terms of their prime factors. So 25 is 5 into 5, that is 5 square, and 10 can be written as 5 into 2. Now I am rewriting this expression. So 25 as 5 square into t raised to the power negative 4 divided by 5 raised to the power negative 3 into 5 into 2 into t raised to the power negative 8. So now 5 square into t raised to the power negative 4 divided by, so here 5 is nothing but 5 raised to the power 1. So a raised to the power m into a raised to the power n. We know that it is a raised to the power m plus n. So here it is 5 raised to the power negative 3 plus 1. So negative 3 plus 1 will be negative 2. So the equation becomes 5 raised to the power 2 into t raised to the power minus 4 divided by 5 raised to the power negative 2 into t raised to the power negative 8. So now we can group the same bases. So 5 raised to the power 2. Here it is in denominator. By using the law, a raised to the power m divided by a raised to the power n equal to a raised to the power m minus n. So 5 raised to the power 2 minus, here it is negative 2. So it is negative 2 into grouping t terms. So t raised to the power negative 4 minus 8 divided by this 2. So 5 raised to the power 2 minus of minus will become plus 2. So it is 2 plus 2 is 4 into t raised to the power negative 4 plus 8 divided by 2. So negative 4 plus 8 is positive 4. 5 raised to the power 4 will be 625. So the answer will be 625 into t raised to the power positive 4 divided by 2. Next question is 3 raised to the power negative 5 into 10 raised to the power negative 5 into 125 divided by 5 raised to the power negative 7 into 6 raised to the power negative 5. So we can write 6, 10 and 125 in terms of their prime factors. So and replacing that, we will get 3 raised to the power negative 5 and 10 can be written as 2 into 5 raised to the power negative 5 into 125 can be written as 5 into 5 into 5, that is 5 raised to the power 3 divided by 5 raised to the power negative 7 into 6 can be written as 2 into 3 raised to the power negative 5. So if the question is given, we have to think how we can simplify this. So here base 5 is there, 3 is there. So we have to think and we have to convert the given question in terms of their same bases. So now after simplifying, we will get 3 raised to the power negative 5 into 2 raised to the power negative 5 into 5 raised to the power negative 5 into 5 raised to the power 3 divided by 5 raised to the power negative 7 into 2 raised to the power negative 5 into 3 raised to the power negative 5. So we are taking the same base numbers first. So 3 raised to the power negative 5. Here divide by 3 raised to the power negative 5 into 2 raised to the power negative 5 divided by 2 raised to the power negative 5 into 5 raised to the power negative 5 into 5 raised to the power 3 divided by 5 raised to the power minus 7. So 3 raised to the power minus 5 by using the law a raised to the power m divided by a raised to the power n equal to a raised to the power m minus n. We can rewrite this as 3 raised to the power minus 5 minus 3 raised to the power of negative 5. So this negative 5 plus 5 will become 0. So 3 raised to the power 0. Similarly, 2 raised to the power negative 5 minus negative 5 will become again 0. So 2 raised to the power 0. So if you come to the base 5, it will be negative 5 plus 3 because it's in multiplication, and then minus negative 7. So 5 minus negative 7 will become 2, and then 2 plus 3 will become 5. So 5 raised to the power 5. We know that any number raised to the power 0 is 1. So 1 into 5 to the power 5. So finally the answer is 5 raised to the power of 5. Hope you have understood how to apply various laws to solve the problems using exponents. Thank you for watching this video.